Hey there, Scorpio. Namaste. Welcome in. Natural Magically here. So, very thankful and grateful to be here. Thank you so very much for tuning and joining in, Scorpio. This is a general reading for your signs, especially those of Sun, Rising, and Venus placements. So, first of all, make yourself comfortable. Just enjoy the show. That is the main part. Thank you so very much. If you already have liked, share, and subscribe, you are very welcome to the space, world, and family of the creation of Luxury Magical. And if you have not already, do not wait much. Just do it. So I just have mentioned it is general reading, so please pay close attention to take the messages that only resonate with you, okay? So let's dive straight into that and see just what's coming up for you. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across it, it's a perfect timing for you, Scorpio, to vibe with this energy. So let's dive in. I will be clarifying as usually as I do. My people will know. Scorpio, you will get to feel once I get to talk if this is your message or not, but I always recommend stick until the end because you actually never know what part might actually be resonating with you and how helpful that can be for your situation. Okay, so overall energy for you is the Nine of Wands. Um, I feel like something new is coming up for you. Something new is cooking. You may get to see it, feel it, sense it. For a lot of you, it's already here. But it's like in a background. That's why I was starting the sentence with maybe you get to see it, feel it. It's like you're there, but it's almost like you feel something is missing, but not truly, not really. You get to sense, to feel, but not actually to touch it. You know, do you get my point? I believe you do. The Nine of Wands is fiery energy. So for some of you, you might be having fiery energy prominent in your chart, including Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this is the energy where you are guarded, where you may come across as arrogant. I feel like there is a lot that you are keeping to yourself, actually, Scorpio. And that is having that energy that you are keeping yourself at a distance. So you may come across as cold, a little bit not interested, but you know, mostly as the water sides can be on the inside out, it's actually total different story than how you come across. And as the overall energy, I feel like that is the point in here that you may come across as not interested, a little bit distant, a little bit cold, but there is a lot underneath of that. So for some of you, in some cases, maybe even a little bit of arrogance is there. But you are just protecting your energy field, protecting your vibe. Um, you're closing a cycle. You know, we have the nine, and usually it is that tendency of closing a cycle, and maybe that is just something that you are, you know, still holding on to and letting go at the same time. Yeah, kind of a difficult to describe. I get to notice. So when it comes to your energies and messages, we have the Four of Cups, which is water element energy, your energy, the Page of Pentacles just in the middle of your spread, that new beginning, new creation, and new stability. Then we have the major arcana of Pisces and Cancer, the moon, number of 18, which again equals the 9. So you are definitely coming to close a cycle, and with that cycle closing, you will be finding something out, and that will bring you peace and harmony that obviously probably you were looking for, praying for, wishing for. And you have the moon in a combination with the Queen of Wands. So you know, that is exactly that combination that you were praying as you get to see the candles. So we have the prayer energy, the Queen of Wands in the traditional tarot, as some of you might know, is the witch. So I feel like you might even have been into rituals, truly giving your focus and intention into manifesting and calling greatness into your life. And you know, the main part of purpose of Scorpios is to deal and reflect on their shadow side. That's why Scorpios have the tendency to be mysterious and not quite understood, and you know, have a certain degree of darkness, because it's just work in process and great transformation with Scorpios with that shadow side. And I feel like this is exactly what's going on before the blessings. Excuse me, the Mercury. I don't know if never mind. So back on track. The Queen of Wands, I feel like before your blessings come in, before the manifestations kick in, and for a lot of you, it's already here, you get to see that a lot is coming to surface. You know, your fears, your habits, you know, unusual patterns of thinking or belief systems, something that you were holding on to, something that were not giving you the clarity and the peace of mind. And it's like happening at the same time. So I'm saying that twice again. So for the second time, that's what I meant with that one. I feel like for a lot of you, a lot is happening at the same time. It's like you're closing a cycle and you're going through a process, and another one is starting, but you get to feel this and you see the whole picture, but still you see some parts are missing. And that is exactly that moon energy. For some of you, you have quite prominent, strong water elements, you know, as your lifestyle, in your lifestyle or in your chart. So let's talk a little bit, as I have mentioned, the Page of Pentacles just in the middle of your spread, the new creation, the new stability, you're building the foundation. This is that earthy energy, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Wow. Yeah, it's coming in, but it's building. It's quite fresh. It's quite new, especially with the Page of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, you might starting to change the location where you live, or your work, or your business, your career, like something on a material level. For a lot of you, yes, it can be a relationship. It can have to do with a relationship matters, or you know, another soulmate's connection. And the Four of Cups, I feel like this is a part of the cycle that you're closing to, something that is, this is the reason, like, why you are in the mode of a little bit in the distance, coming across as everything I have mentioned with that message. So with the Four of Cups, it's like memories and experiences, and a lot is coming to the surface for you at this very moment, at this time. Okay, I want to, before I start clarifying, I want to have a look into some chakra messages, because I just feel, you know, maybe you're like also feeling the need to, I'm picking up proof something, but maybe for yourself. Okay, a strong yellow is what I'm seeing, and a little bit of white's coming. So you're cleansing your solar plexus chakra for sure. I feel like in your past, you know, a lot of people were not only misunderstanding you and taking you for granted, but also cutting you into pieces, like literally, emotionally and mentally. And yeah, I feel like you're a very big impact. So here we have the sacral chakra, the third chakra actually coming through, and it's saying the more you know yourself, the more patience you have for what you see in others. And this is such a beautiful message. I truly enjoy writing all of this, especially that it's so colorful. We also have the crown chakra. I am open to the abundance and greatness the universe offers. And this is exactly what's happening. For a lot of you, I feel like, you know, of course, it's about to come, it's about to happen, it's about to make a full sense of all of the puzzles coming together, creating the bigger picture and the clear concepts for you. but it's already here. It's happening. And I feel like for a lot of you, that's why I was starting your reading like that, Scorpio, that it's like you get to see it, but you can't really take it yet. You can't really touch it yet, but you get to feel that it's present, it's there, it's here. And it's making you smile. And still there is a little bit of fear because everything you've been through, everything that, it have not been easy. A lot of emotions, a lot of feelings that you could not face at this period of time while it was happening. It took you a while to actually process that it hurt you that much. I can set boundaries, yet be empathic and warmth, exactly that empathic energy that I feel like more you diving into the new cycle, it's more coming to, out of the shadow work and actually to the surface as well. So we have pay attention to your dreams. It's all connected. You might be dreaming quite heavily in the last 1-2 weeks. So pay closer attention to that. Healing process is needed or present. I feel like for a lot of you, present. And it's almost like you're opening another cycle of healing yourself where you go through the energy of the Four of Cups, which is totally fine. And you take your time as long as you need. Just, pay attention also to not lose yourself in the depth of it, especially as a water sign. And with the Page of Pentacles, it's like, yes, I'm building the creation. I am manifesting. I'm typing more and more into the awareness that this is what I need. I'm exactly where I need to be. We have a trust my guidance by my divine. So I feel like tapping into more awareness and spirituality because your crown chakra is quite, it wants to be open, it wants to be connected. So let's clarify your messages. If you wish to have a personal reading, Scorpio, feel free to contact me. You have all of the information in the description box. So Four of Cups, we have creativity and breaking through, breaking on the truth, as I like to call it, which is Scorpio energy as well. So yeah, it can be for a lot of you that you're finding creative ways and giving your best truly to, first of all, be honest, and secondly, to truly talk about and express, like verbal and creative expression of how you feel, what you need. I feel like through the past, you actually learned that honesty and communication truly makes the deal real, you know. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're breaking through some patterns that are not serving you anymore, thought patterns, emotional patterns that are not serving you anymore, that are not there anymore to support you, support you. Oh my gosh, Mercury is like that. So emotional patterns, thoughtful patterns that are not there anymore for your highest good. And for a lot of you, you're closing cycles of friendships, toxicity, I don't know, communication, like relationship wise. I feel like a lot is closing for you. That's what your crown chakra is telling you. Trust the guidance, trust the divine, trust that this is what you just need to cleanse and clean and be done with that. Like make the unfinished business finished so you get to step into something new, creative, supportive. She's having the orange jogging pants because it's connecting her to her sacral chakra, the second chakra, which is all about creativity, expression, sexuality, also feeling grounded and giving the support to the first chakra, the root chakra. So, yeah, strong earth as well. So, some Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus might be present in your chart as well. Bottom of the deck, we have totality. This is trust. This is learning how to trust again after the broken pieces, after the broken heart, after so many tears and so many unsleepless, like, oh gosh. Many, many, many. Yeah, listen to Erykah Badu, Orange Moon. Listen to the song. Just a recommendation, of course. Page of Pentacles. Let's see. Wow, yeah. So a lot of you, you are truly awakening to spirituality in general. And for some of you, even leveling up your spirituality, your spiritual beliefs. And with that is meant that your whole lifestyle gets that kind of a orientation. We have existence beautifully at the bottom of the deck for the clarification. And the clarification is awareness and the world. So the change is happening. It's here again, just a confirmation that it's already here. That new beginning, new start. Whether this is about your relationship, your business, your career. But I feel like for a lot of you, it's actually a lot of that in one package. And with that being said, it's like a whole new start, a whole new cycle where, you know, business is changing, relationship is changing, environment is changing because something have changed inside. And that is that you have awakened. And I'm so loving this reading. I'm so loving this reading for you. I want to cry. Okay, let's see about the Queen of Wands and the Moon. Somebody has also manifested you. Wow, we have the Tower. Here you are, Scorpio. Coming strongly and intensely out of nowhere. So, yeah, this may have to do with somebody you dealt with, somebody with whom you still have some unfinished business. Or this is something totally new for you. It's happening out of nowhere. We have a Tower moment, which is, as I mentioned, your energy. I feel like you are the Queen of Wands in this scenario, but I feel also that somebody manifested you as well. We have a new vision. So this is like break it to make it. And it's just a part of the manifestation and what you have called into your life. So it's almost like a crash. It's almost like a crash. It can be that this is actually finally crashing for a lot of you, that overall energy of the Nine of Wands. Yeah, underneath of that, I get to see now the Page of Wands. So it's like this wants to come through, that enthusiasm and optimistic and yes, let's go, that very determined, fiery energy, very passionate. Like I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait for that to be, not to come, to be, like to exist, to live. And then this comes. So for a lot of you, this is actually a habit or some old energy that you are releasing. And I feel like this shakeup, that Tower moment, it's supporting that. It's like it is connected and supporting that for you to let go. Something that was, yeah, not serving you anymore. It's not welcome anymore. And you are saying goodbye to that. And you know, as you might know, we have created just randomly cutting the deck. Tower moments can come in a form of information, realization, aha moments, awakening, shadow work, event, organization, on something or off something. Wow, okay. Scorpio, Sun rising and Venus placements. Let's see your angel and ancestors message for this reading. Okay, one more. We have spring coming through. Set your seeds. Set your seeds grow. So maybe something significant is happening in springtime. Maybe spring is somehow will be significant for you. Spring, set your seeds grow. Maybe you will get to see some results in this springtime. Maybe just, forget about the spring as spring, but see the connection you have with the spring. Set your seeds grow. So this is about intention right now. Intention right now as you are watching this. Checking that out, because in the spring it may come to blossom as everything does. We live in cycles. So you also have dream and journey. Dream and journey, Scorpio. Finally, let's see the romance angels before I close up your reading. Thank you for joining in, Scorpio. Truly appreciate that. Okay, one more. Wow. So the first one is, okay, for some of you, this is big and truthful and real. This is, how do you say it? Engagement. This is engagement message, which is always a sign of leveling up. Something is happening. We're moving forward. Finances and career. Financial problems might be, infecting your love life. That is the first message from your romance angels. And I feel like you're like, you're like, so I feel like you're like laughing and like, tell me something I don't know. Okay, I will. True love. This is the love of your life. Love of my love, you are my friend. So again, Erica Badu, I just love that woman. She's such an inspiration. I will leave this here. I hope it is helpful. I hope you resonate. Leave a comment. Feel free to do so, please. And yeah, enjoy the whole new cycle and beginnings. Namaste to you.